So how do you interact with the Hindley Burgmaier Group? What is that? What's usually the first touch point for you? I would imagine
So
Kelly is the one who usually reaches out to you.
yeah, it's Kelly and I, and we reach out to each other. One of the main ways I'm able to help Hindley Burgmaier is I work with tenant buyers. So all of my clients are buyers. Hindley Burgmaier has a lot of sellers. So I'm able to really assist and bring buyers that may be interested in the practices that they are selling. So that's probably our biggest way that we work together. And then there's been other times where there's a practice that they're selling. I have nothing to do with it, and they need the lease to be taken care of with the landlord. So I'm able to step in with the buyer, negotiate the new lease terms, get the lease going, and we get them done together so that the lease and the practice close on the same day. So everything is, the last thing you want is to have the lease negotiated, fully executed 2 weeks prior, and then something happened with the practice sell. Or vice versa, the practice goes through its purchase, but this new person doesn't technically have access to that space. So it's important for us to work together and get them done pretty simultaneously.
You do something else for us that really helps Rachel with the valuation. And we've been talking a lot about due diligence and valuation process. And a lot of times Rachel reaches out to you to help us. And yeah, there's a separate capacity that you help us with.
Yeah, that I'm able to help them with the valuation side of it because I'm able to give Rachel the fair market value price, whether it's purchase price or the leasing price. So they're able to work that accurately into the valuations.
You concur, Rachel?
I have to say it. Y'all are so good.
So that's all based on like the numbers that you're crunching.
Yeah,
Go
and
from
well,
there.
in the valuation process, we have to represent in the valuation a fair market value rent expense. And because, like Connie said, a lot of practice owners also own the property, they may not be paying themselves fair market value rent. And so, in order to represent a correct rent expense going forward, I need to know what that fair market value rent is, and I reach out to Connie for that.